Guys, I am so sorry that this video is so long. I tried to take it down as much as I could. It's still like at 22 minutes. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy the worst date ever story time. I know I didn't enjoy it. Okay, I think that one will be more steadier. Sorry, babe. Just sleep. I went on a date one time. It wasn't even too long ago. It was probably like a month and a half or like 2 months ago. It was the worst experience ever. Let me just tell you guys. I went on this date, and let me just give you a little background. So first of all, he lives like maybe like 2 hours away. He DM'd me on Instagram, I guess. He found me on Instagram, and then he was like, hey, he just made conversation. I was looking at who he was following, and he was following someone from North Dakota, like some guy that goes to my aunt's restaurant to eat. And I was like, oh, sure, like I'll let him message me, whatever. So I let him message me, and we were just having a regular conversation, and then he was telling me about how he used to work in North Dakota, and I told him, oh, me too. I used to work in this restaurant. It turns out he actually used to eat there, but I don't really remember him. He said he only went a few times. So anyways, we're making conversation, and then he video chats me, but it's kind of dark, so I can't really see him, which I don't care, but you know, it's whatever. And then I'm like, we just start talking for a while, like for a few days, and then he decides that he wants to go on a date. He asked me, and I was like, sure. And then that's when I found out that he lives like 2 hours away from me, and I was like, oh. And he was like, we can like meet in the middle. That's the first red flag. It's like, if you want to go on a date with me, you should drive to where I am, you know. But I was like, whatever. I ignored that flag. It's fine, we can meet in the middle. So then I drove, and we were by like the San Bernardino area. So then we meet up. Okay, time out. I didn't even tell you guys. I straightened my hair, I did my makeup, I wore like some cute clothes, and this motherfucker pulls up in fucking basketball shorts that go past his knees, an oversized t-shirt, his beard is all fucking nasty, he's wearing like a cap and some fucking chanclas, dude. Chanclas. Like, I don't want to see your crusty ass toes. The fuck? He was like, can we take your car? And I was like, sure. And like another red flag, but at the same time I didn't even care about that part because I was like, well, since he wants to take my car, it's like, it's a little bit harder for him to like kidnap me if he were to kidnap me, you know. So I was like, yeah, we can take my car. But the thing is, he was like lying. Like, what was the need of lying? He was like, yeah, it's just because I have some tools on the back of my truck. And I was like, I don't care what car you drive. He had a Jeep or something like that. Something similar, I'm not sure what kind of car, but it was not a truck. And so I was like, fine, you can take my car. He was really bad with directions. So then we go to this park. Where do you want to eat in a little bit? And I was like, I don't know, I'm not really that hungry. And he's like, I said in a little bit. Like, he was just so rude. I was like, then I was just like bored. I was trying not to look at him because he had like, if you know me, you know that I don't like beards. I just don't. They just like, I just don't like them. So anyways, we're like at the park, and I'm just like trying not to look at him because he had a beard, and I'm like, I don't like beards. But the thing is, his beard wasn't even like taken care of. Like, he did not groom himself, he did not trim it. It was just there, and I don't know, it was just grossing me out. So I was trying not to look at him, and then he was like trying to make conversation, and I was like really annoyed with him because I was like, what the fuck?
Bitch, you fucking catfish me.
And like, I know looks aren't everything and anything like that, but like the way he was talking to me too, I was like, sir, you are not that pretty to be talking to me like that. The fuck? That happened. And then he was like, we can go watch a movie. And I was like, thank God. I was like, yeah, we can go watch a movie. So then we're driving, and we're going to go watch a movie. And this motherfucker is trying to grab my hand, and I was like, no, ma'am, I think not. Like, I don't know who you are, but you ain't pulling no moves on me. So anyway, and I know I'm not like the hottest bitch around and stuff, but like still, I was like, damn, I think I could do a little bit better. By a little bit, I mean a whole fucking lot better, dude. Like, it was the worst thing ever. He's just not cute. I literally got catfished. You know? Like, my ex was cuter than him. I was like, yeah, let's go watch a movie. And at this movie theater specifically, I don't know if other movie theaters do this, but the ones around here don't. Basically, you buy your movie ticket where you buy the food. Look at the concession stand. The movie started at 7. And it was like 2.5 hours. I don't remember how long it was, but it was gonna take a while, obviously. And then I have to drive an hour back. Like, I didn't want to be late, you know? Like, I just didn't want it to get super late. And he like kind of was like, let's watch this one. And I was like, you already know, like, the movie never starts at the time it says. It like has like half an hour of commercials and shit. And I'm like, oh my god. And I was like, fine, that's fine. And so then he ordered his food, and he ordered a hot dog, or he had me order it because he speaks Spanish. And he's like, I want a hot dog, some popcorn, and a medium drink. And I was like, all right. And so I ordered it. And then the girl was like, what can I get you? Because I said, oh, he wants this, this, and this. And he's like, what can I get you? And I was like, oh, I just want a medium drink. A medium slushy? Whatever. But anyways, I just asked for a drink because I wasn't hungry. Like, I actually was not hungry. And I was like, oh, and then can we get 2 tickets to go see the Batman movie? And she was like, yeah. And this motherfucker, dude, really tried to pull a fucking fast one on me. I was like, bitch, I'm an independent woman. I can pay for my own shit. But the fact that he, like, I feel like the first date at least, you should be like, oh, let me get it, my treat. This motherfucker did not do that. He was like, he was just standing there. And the girl was like, oh, it was like somewhere around $40-ish. 40. I don't even remember how much, but like in my total was like around $15-ish, like with my things. But it was like around $40, and he was just standing there, and I was like, is he not gonna pay? Fine. So then I told the girl, like, the girl was like just looking at all these red flags too. She just looking, and I was like, okay, he for real is not gonna pay? What the fuck? All right then. So then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, it's actually gonna be separate. And she's like, okay, yeah, no problem. And she's looking at me like, girl, run. And I was like, and so anyways, I pull out my money, right? And I was like, let me pay, I guess. And so I pay for my things, and then he was still standing there, like if I was gonna pay for his shit. And I was like, so fucking awkward. I like laugh, and I'm like, your turn. All this shit is going down in Spanish, except for like the girl was speaking English, but I was like, it's your turn. The awkward laugh, dude. The awkward fucking laugh. I was not having it. And then he was like, oh, and then he pulls out his money, and guess what? This motherfucker, he paid with the $100 bill. I was like, you had money, you just didn't want to, okay, that's fine. All right, I see how this is going. So I was like, whatever. And so as he was paying, I was walking away because the girl had told me that there was straws and napkins on one side. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was walking away when I saw that $100 bill. I was like, what the fuck? You know? So I was like, whatever. Like, if that's how you want to do it, that's how it'll be. So I just walked away, and I went to go grab a straw. And then I see him, like, kind of struggling. And I was like, oh, do you need help? And I'm, like, gonna go grab something. He's like, no, because you left me alone to carry everything. And I was like, well, it's all your food, it's not mine. And I was like, and I'm asking if you need help now, and you're trying to be mean. And I was like, so I don't know what to tell you, but like he was just so mad, and I was like, honestly, if anyone has the right to be mad, it's me, bitch.
Bitch, you fucking catfish me. Catfish me.
Whatever, I don't give a fuck if you're mad or not. Like, that's not my business. Damn, I really need a blending sponge. But anyways, I was like, that's not my problem. That's on you. And then I was like, well, yeah, because it's your thing. And motherfucker thinks we're like in fucking Mexico or something. What movie theater has fucking salsa, dude? Hold on, there's a hair. Oh, fine, it's a cat hair. What movie theater has salsa? Like, no movie theater that I've seen has salsa. They have like ketchup and mustard and sometimes relic and shit like that. But I was like, I don't think they have it. And he was like all upset and shit. And then we walked to the movie theater, and I had to open the door for him. I was like, this shit is not going well for him. Like, I am not coming back. And then we sat down, and he thought he could sit next to me. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, like, there were so many seats open, and he decided to sit right next to me. I was like, I mean, I know we're on a date, but the way you be acting, But I just let him sit next to me, and I was just sitting there. And motherfucker, I was like, oh, this is why I didn't want to watch this movie, because it's barely gonna start, and you know, there's gonna be so many commercials, and then we're gonna have to watch the movie, and then we're gonna have to leave, and it's gonna be like an hour drive. And he's like, he like ignored all that, and he was like, yeah, there's a lot of commercials. What do you want to do while we wait? And I was like, watch them. Motherfucker was like, you don't want to kiss?
No, God! No, God, please, no!
And in the park, he made like a very uncomfortable comment towards me. He's like, oh my God, your lips are so big. It's like you're gonna eat me. I was like, what the fuck? No, ma'am. When he said that, it made me so uncomfortable. And then like when we were in the movie theater and he was like, you don't want to kiss? I was like, no. Like straight up, I was just like so blunt about it. I was like, no. I wasn't like, no, not really. No, we can do that later. No, I'm okay. No, I was like, no. And he was like, fine, I'm gonna eat my hot dog. But that shit stank. I was like, I was like, and I was like trying so hard to be nice. Like, even though I was like very blunt, I was still being nice. Like, I was trying to be nice, and this motherfucker with this
nasty, smelly ass hot dog
breath, he like kept talking, and I was like, who's sitting on this side? I was like trying so hard. I was like, ew. While we were watching the movie, he like thought it'd be cool to fucking try some shit on me and try to like hold my hand. And I was like, so I put it in my pocket, and then he literally goes, what's wrong? Are you cold? And I was like, yeah, a little bit. It was a fucking lie, bitch. I'm literally like, North Dakota is fucking cold. I didn't like to change like temperatures and stuff. Like, it was hot, you know? So I was like, it was a lie, but like, I don't want to hold your fucking hand.
bitch.
Don't fucking even touch me. We just kept watching the movie, right? Since he speaks Spanish, I was like, oh, like I was just trying to make conversation. Even when you're in a movie theater, you know, you're supposed to be quiet. So I was like, do you understand the movie? Like, do you understand what they're saying? Because like, you know, it's Spanish and English. And he's like, kind of. I like get like 50%. And like, I was trying to explain it to him, and he's like leaning in, and then he started talking, and his nasty ass hot dog breath. I was like, and he fucking burped. Dude, this is his head. He was like right here, and he was like talking to me, and I was like, and he literally goes, and he just burps, and I was like, why'd you burp in my face? That's so nasty. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, bitch. The fuck you mean you're sorry? You fucking burped in my face. You can't just be like, sorry. Like, you know, like, I was just so mad at him. I was like, oh my God. He pulled out his popcorn, and even though I wasn't hungry, I was still very shocked that he didn't even offer. I don't know, he was just weird, dude. And I was like, this. He just thought that the date went so well. It was annoying. Like after the movie theaters, we were walking back to my car, and I had my hands in my pocket. I was like really annoyed with him, and he was like, "You want to hold hands?" And I was like, "No." Like I was mad, and he physically put his hand in my pocket and pulled my hand out, and I was like, "Don't touch me." And then he was like, "Why are you so mad?" And I was like, "This motherfucker literally catfished me." He fucking pulls up in his ugly ass clothes. He fucking lies about his car. Makes a really disgusting comment towards me about my lips. Fucking burps in my face, and then physically tries to force me to hold his hand. Like, why the fuck would I not be mad, bitch? You know? But anyways, I was like, I'm not. I'm just like frustrated because I told you like this movie was gonna get out late. We were gonna have to watch the trailers, and then it was gonna be late at night, and then I had to drive home like an hour and stuff. And he was like, well, it's fine. I think it's fine. And I was like, no, bitch, it's not fine. But I was like, whatever, like, it's fine. And so, like, I took him back to his car that we left somewhere. And he was like, I don't know, he was just being weird, dude. Like, he got off and he tried to fucking kiss me. And I was like, think again, bitch. Like, I was just so mad at him. I was like, I'm not gonna fucking kiss him. I don't have to do nothing I don't want. And, like, trust me, I don't want to kiss him. But anyways, he was like, oh, it was really nice meeting you, and maybe we can go out again sometime. And I was just sitting there like, and then because I didn't kiss him, he like put his hand out so I can shake it or something. And I was like, what the fuck? And so then I was like, yeah, okay, I'll let you know. And then he's like, okay. And then I didn't even tell you guys how he was dressed. Okay, so I had done my makeup, full face of makeup. I had like done cute pink eyeshadow. I did my lashes. I straightened my hair. I put on some cute jeans and a, what's it called? Not a tube top. It was like one of those, these type, I think a halter top. I had put on a halter top. And he fucking pulled up in some nasty ass basketball shorts that were past his knees, so that just made him look even shorter. That's another thing. He lied about his height, which I don't mean to be that girl, but why do you think it's okay to lie about your height? Like, I felt bad for him. I was like, didn't you say you were 5'11"? And he was like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna be this tall. Didn't you say you literally went to the restaurant? Like, you would have known, if I was taller or not, you know? But I was like, And then he's like, no, I'm 5'9". And I was like, homeboy, I'm a little bit taller than you and 5'5". Like, you are not 5'9". I'm sorry to break it to you, but I don't know who the fuck you think you're lying to, you know? So I was like, whatever, like, we're not dealing with that shit. I started driving home, right? And I was like so annoyed. I was like super annoyed. And I was like, whatever, like, I'm just gonna jam out to my music and then drive home, get home, and go to sleep. And so I was driving, and he literally calls me like 5 minutes in, and I was like, is this motherfucker for real? And he was like, you want to talk on the phone? And I was like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how to get home, and yeah, I need the GPS, so I can't. And so he was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, text me when you get home. And I was like, all right. And then he was just like, I don't know, like, I just did not like him. I don't know what happened, but he got like all mad or something. And then he was like, I just find it, like, he's like, I thought we like had a good date and like we got along really well. And in my head I'm like, does we went on the same date, right? Because, like, I did not think that. But I was like, you thought it went well? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh. And, yeah, like, then I was like, I didn't really think it went well. You
Really burped in my face, dude.
He was like, well, I don't know. I just kind of find it annoying how you didn't want to hold my hand or kiss me. Like, I literally drove an hour away from my house. I was like, motherfucker, don't even. I was like, what do you mean? I drove an hour away too. Like, you're not the only one making sacrifices, and I really regret making this one. But I was just like, that was like the worst date ever. But I didn't say anything about it. I was just like, well, I had to drive too, so I don't know why you're complaining. I was like, I have to go. I need to figure out how to get home. And then he was like, okay. And so, like, I hung up. I was blasting my music. I was looking at my GPS. Like, I actually didn't know how to get home until I hit the freeway. And then I get home and I just text him, oh, I just got home. And then that was it. And then as soon as I texted him that, he calls me, or he tried to call me, and I was like, I just ignored his call, and I texted him and I was like, I can't talk right now, like, everyone's asleep. That was a fucking lie, dude. No one in my house was asleep. Like, that was a full-on lie. All of my sisters were awake, my parents weren't there. I just didn't want to talk to him. It's just gonna be a no from me, sir. James Charles, your palette is not very blendable like you said. I don't know, it's just not blending, but that was like my worst date ever. He called me so many times in the morning and I was asleep. And then I was like, oh my god. I was really tired. He just kept bothering me and I was like, oh my god. So I blocked him. But I was like, is that kind of mean, like, to block him? And I was like, honestly, I feel like I had a very valid point as to why I needed to block him. Like, he was just like, he was too much, you know? I was like, I don't think we're the right fit. Like, no, we're just not gonna work out, buddy. Sorry. I'm so annoyed that I got catfished, and I was like telling my sisters about it. I was like, this was like a fucking nasty ass mistake. I hated it. Like, everything went wrong. I wish to never see that mofo again. I'm so glad I never told him where I live, because I would be like, that would just be like a no for me. Oh, my mom's calling me. Gotta go.
Fucking burped in my fucking face with his nasty ass hot dog breath.
Do you guys think I was wrong for doing that? I don't know. Am I wrong for blocking him? Somebody please comment, because I've been kind of feeling guilty about it. But, like, am I gonna unblock him and talk to... Hell no. Fuck no. I'm sorry. Like, I blocked him on Instagram. I blocked him on WhatsApp. I blocked him on my phone number. Like, I don't want him even trying to talk to me. That's just my opinion, though. I don't know how you guys might feel about that, but I don't like people burping in my face. I hoped you guys liked this story time, and if you did, please make sure you like and comment down below what part was your favorite. I'll tell you what part was not my favorite. Fucking burping in my face, that was Anyways, if you guys want to follow my Instagram, it'll be coming up in 3, 2, 1. Okay, bye guys.